Hi, my name is AJ, co-founder and CEO of ezyCollect.
Hi, I'm Raj, co-founder of ezyCollect.
So our mission at ezyCollect is to eliminate late payment for businesses forever. And that's so important because if we can eliminate late payment, it means that our clients can run better, prosperous, growing businesses. And that's our purpose, to help businesses grow and succeed. Now, eliminating late payment is our mission, and eliminating late payment is our focus as a business. And it's one that's very close to my heart because before starting ezyCollect, I ran a wholesale manufacturing and distribution business that suffered with cash flow issues caused because of late paying customers. Now that was a fast growing business. We grew from 2 to 10 million in about 3 years. But every day of that growth was actually behind the scenes, a lot of pain due to late paying customers. I was importing goods from overseas, I was manufacturing, and in some cases I would pay suppliers 60 days before the goods actually arrived. And clients, I would be selling on credit. Typically in our industry, it was 30 days, end of month. And so what that caused was a massive imbalance between when I actually had to pay for goods and when I received the money, sometimes 100 to 150 days. And that, in my business, I wasn't ready to manage that. And it caused me a lot of stress as a business owner. And as a result, I stopped enjoying business. My typical day became coming into work, printing out 5 pages of our debtors ledger, sitting with my accounts team and going through one by one saying, I think this person will pay on time. No, I think this person's good. Don't chase them today. Because I was also scared. I was scared of chasing too hard because I wanted to maintain the relationship of my customers. But at the same time, I needed the cash. So I would tell my staff, don't chase this guy. He's a big company. Don't chase him. But I needed that money more than ever. But I was too scared to chase. And it was this constant battle of, do I hire more people? Do I spend more money? It was costing me $50,000, $60,000 to hire people to chase the money that was actually owed to me. And on top of that, I felt I was in this hole and I didn't know how to get out of it.
Yeah. So AJ, I was at AJ's chartered accountant at the time, and he invited me to have a look and see what's going on, and I was an advisor. And when we looked at these massive terms, these cash flows that had to be financed, where we went from paying up front, like you said, to collecting 60 days later, it was 150, sometimes it went up to 200 days. And when you're growing fast, that problem multiplies. And we tried throwing solutions at it. What do? You hire someone, firstly. Easy. You think that's an easy win, but that's expensive, timely, and they hardly get through the first of the 5 pages of debtors in a week or in a month. And then you keep going and again and again, and at the end of the year, we still have all these bad debts that need to be written off. Factoring was big. That was a way of cycling the cash flow, but it's expensive. A few $100,000 a year was burnt just on that. Debt collection helped, but it doesn't encourage repeat customers, because every customer, and what AJ understood more than anyone else, was every customer is important. We can grow those customer relationships, and that's what makes a business, those relationships. So you have to manage it in a really personalized, polite, consistent way.
Yeah, and as Raj mentioned, we had a lot of band-aid solutions, hiring more people, using debtor finance, invoice finance, and those were band-aids because they didn't solve the root problem. We didn't give our staff, our people, the systems and the processes to actually manage that process more effectively because we didn't know what to do. And we lived with that problem for 3-4 years, and luckily after some hard work and some good luck, we were able to sell the business to a publicly listed company. And Raj and I were one day having a beer at a pub celebrating that, and I was saying, Raj, this problem has to be more than just at my business. Was it with some of your other clients?
Absolutely, and I saw it specifically of wholesale distribution, but across the whole Australian business scene, globally, there's just a culture which is broken, a payment culture where everybody's waiting for reminders, everyone's waiting to be prompted, and we felt that we could change this.
Yeah, and look, Raj, to be honest, say 30% of your customers are good, they'll pay. It's a 70% that really is the problem customers. And so when we're talking about the secret sauce of getting paid on time, it came down to persistent, polite, personal follow-ups. Personal is very important because, as Raj just said, it's all about that relationship. But the persistency is so important because people are good by their nature, they will pay. But to get to the top of that payment queue, you need to be the one that yells and screams the loudest. It's like I say, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. That was the secret sauce. And we said, why don't we give other businesses that squeaky wheel? Why don't we give them a product or an app they can plug into their accounting system, so they don't have to spend more time and money setting up a new product, plug into their accounting system that quickly gives them a squeaky wheel so they can set up persistent, polite, personal communication with their customers. And a key point here is it's not just the communication with customers around email reminders. Automated reminders is brilliant, but it's more than that. Businesses already have staff How do I make the staff more effective? How do I tell them in the morning when they come to work, call these 10 people today, here are the people that you focus your day on, here's how you should manage your relationships, here's how you can actually run your business with your people, give them the systems. It was all about automation, but the human touch with it as well.
Yeah, right? Making sure they have the data and the information to be effective, to be efficient, and just get it done.
Yeah, and as Raj mentioned, in my last business, I wrote off about $80,000 a year in bad debt. And the main reason was because I didn't know who to escalate the debt to. So from the very first day when we built ezyCollect, we wanted to put in place simple escalations to third parties. So a business has an internal process that they run, email, call, SMSs, letters, and then if they need to go to a third-party legal firm or a debt collection firm, they can go to someone trusted. Because I wrote off bad debt only because I didn't know who to go to. It became more than 90 days overdue and I then just wrote it off.
Yeah, it was exciting because after conceptualizing it, we went and built it, and it was really exciting. Our first 10 customers, they saw results. It was quick. It wasn't rocket science. It was a simple solution. It worked quickly. They were up and running in an hour, and guess what? They saw results. Their overdue debts were falling significantly. They were going down from by 60-70%. They were running efficiently, and their businesses. And what we found, what most exciting was that gave the owners, the founders, the ability to go out and grow their business and thrive more than just, I've got to work out cash flow, how am I going to pay the bills, how am I going to pay salaries this week. The money was coming in the door, and it was just by this one simple solution. But the stack was building. What we learned was we need to add debt collection.
Yeah, and as the years progressed, fast forward to today, the way people get paid today has changed. The technology landscape has changed. So we've innovated to continue to stay true to our mission of eliminating late payment and helping our customers run more successful businesses. So very quickly after we had that first product, we saw that we need to look at the whole customer life cycle. When our customer starts working with someone, it starts with, who is the right customer to work with in the very first instance. I don't want to, yes, chasing is very important, but go back a few steps. How do I onboard the right customer? How do I know if this customer is a good risk or a bad risk? A lot of businesses, and at least how I used to do it, was a PDF of a trade application form. I would ask on there, who is your director? How much credit do you want? And give me 3 trade references. And often my salespeople in my last business would want to get the sale, so they'd bring in this application form. My accounts team was already overwhelmed with chasing late paying customers and all the other admin that they were doing. And they would call maybe one of the 3 references. And because of the pressure from sales and from me, we would open up these trade accounts, give someone $10,000 credit based on a trade reference, which is always good, by the way. And I can't imagine a bank giving you a loan for $10,000 based on Raj saying that I'm a good guy.
Yeah, that's right. Like small businesses giving away these huge amounts of credits with little processes, little understanding of the business that they're dealing with. It makes we needed to solve that as well, because before you even make the sale, we need to make sure the credit worthiness is there, and in a simple way.
So using our data and our platform and the insights that we gathered from all our customers that we have, we were able to build some very data-driven, insight-driven ways for businesses now to onboard customers through really seamless application forms, assess the risk, because risk needs to be, especially now in the times that we live in, need to be assessed more scientifically, more data-driven. Say, if I work with this customer, it's a good customer, and this is how much credit I should extend. And if you get the right customers on board, then chasing them becomes more effective, and you get better results. And then from there, we built our own payments platform. We said that there needs to be a way to reduce the friction and innovate the way that your customers can pay you. Paying by bank transfer is good, but customers more and more we saw wanted to pay by credit card, by installment payments, like the buy now, pay later installments. They want to pay by direct debit. How do we innovate that space to give our customers better ways to pay our clients? And so as the vision kept growing, we looked at solving the problem by not just saying, let's have a collection system, let's have a credit onboarding system, a collection system, a payment system.
It became a platform. All the disparate solutions that businesses used to solve this cash flow problem, we were bringing it together. And it was a stack that was building, and it was easy to use. It was easy to start, easy to implement. And we started with that workflows of just reminding people and scheduling things, and it just kept building from payments to credit insights to debt collection. And it was really exciting, and customers loved it, and they felt the difference.
Yeah, and our aim is to have no business have to worry about having to be chasing late paying customers. We want that to be, use this ezyCollect app, plug it into your accounting system, and off you go.
And remove the excuses that customers give. You know what? I don't have a copy of the invoice. Hey, guess what? We've got a platform. They can go and download the invoice anytime they want. Every reminder has the invoice attached. All the excuses, and we were tracking this, we were learning what customers were replying. And those excuses, we were then building our platform around that to make sure that people got paid faster. And even during the COVID, one of the big things we saw is as we geared more and more anecdotally that customers were paying later and later and payment terms were flowing out, we didn't see that on our platform, and we were thinking, why not? It's because it works. We were getting to the top of the queue each time.
Yeah. Fast forward to where we are today, we have 1,200 customers in 18 countries. We're helping small and medium businesses to manage their cash flow, to get paid on time, and we're just at the start of the journey.
The journey is exciting. The stack, the integrations we're building, the data, it's starting to learn. The software is learning upon itself. When is this person paying? How are they paying? Are they paying later than normal? Do they like being reminded at 5 o'clock on Friday because they're in front of their computer? We're going to build that insight, and the future is really bright as to where we can see ourselves going.
As Raj says, people pay on rainy days, and our system will know to send reminders on rainy days.
I'm Paul Dennis, I'm the General Manager of MCM House. MCM House is a furniture and lifestyle brand. We make and retail furniture around Australia. A challenge in furniture retail is having to get payment at 2 different times throughout the order process. So there's one at the start when we receive the order, and then a balance payment later on. And if you don't have an automated system, you need a team who's all over that part of the payment process. In really busy periods, when you have to follow up a customer manually, there'd definitely be an element of overwhelm for our team. There's significant cost to the business from a time and a resource point of view. Whenever we work with new suppliers, we always look to form a partnership, so something that's really collaborative and we can work together as a team. And that's what we found when we started working with ezyCollect. It was very natural, and that trust element is a really big thing for us. And the fact that they're a global brand speaks volumes about them as well. We were looking to fill a need for our customer in the way that they could pay, and ezyCollect really allowed that. There's different payment methods, there's different payment schedules, and that flexibility is exactly what we wanted to give our customer. Now it's really set and forget. It works in the background and the payments are collected, and we can spend our time doing what we do best, which is servicing our client at a really premium level. So we've spoken with our customers about the text message functionality, and it's something that they really appreciate. It's easy, there's a link in the text message that they can pay with. We know that they appreciate that a lot more than phone calls or emails that can really get missed these days. So the text message functionality is just so seamless, and it gives that great customer experience, which is what we're always striving for. I'd say the biggest impact overall for the business is just efficiencies. We don't have to have a dedicated team following up payments anymore. It's had a great impact on our cash flow for the business as well, purely because payments are scheduled and we know when we're going to receive payment. So MCM House is going through a significant growth phase right now. We've opened up 3 new showrooms last year. We've got 4 showrooms now. There's more to come as well. So having a solution like ezyCollect in the background as a great payment solution has been pivotal to that success. So there's great comfort in knowing that our customers are having a great customer experience. Our team at MCM are having a great experience as well because they're no longer following up payments. There's just that real comfort knowing that ezyCollect is working in the background and it's all automated.
Does your business have customers who are always paying late? Is your finance team tired of chasing overdue invoices? Automate your accounts receivables with ezyCollect, a comprehensive accounts receivable automation and debtor management platform that automates the order-to-cash cycle. Automated and personalized emails and SMS reminders and statements to get your business paid faster. Humanized collections through personalized automation that tailors your debtor's experience. You can escalate to debt collection for the few debtors who still don't pay. Integrated digital pay now buttons on your invoices, sales orders, and statements to give your customers a great user experience. Give your customers a centralized branded portal where they can view invoices, download statements, and make payments. Your customers can also set up direct debit to ensure that your business gets paid. Automated payment right back to your ERP or accounting software saves your team thousands of hours annually. Auto Collect and Collect Now means you can automate collections on the due date or bulk collect all overdue invoices at a click of a button. Centralized AR dashboard that gives you a complete view of your receivables, giving you complete control. Protect your business from bad credit risks with integrated live B2B credit scores. Onboard new customers seamlessly with digital credit applications and credit scores. We've helped over 1,500 companies in 23 countries automate their AR. Businesses with ezyCollect see a 43% reduction in overdue outstanding in their first 12 months. Don't just take our word for it. Ask our clients.
ezyCollect has completely revolutionised our age receivables and our accounts process. It's a no-brainer for me to recommend ezyCollect as a solution. Is a huge help. So it reduced the number of roadblocks that there could be in receiving funds in. So I would 100% recommend ezyCollect to anyone out there.
ezyCollect gets your business paid faster. Book a demo today and transform your B2B cash flow.